184 people on board was forced to make an emergency landing in New Orleans Tuesday, and this in addition to a separate ruling by the Federal Aviation Authority that checks must be carried out on the rest of the fleet. Now from Washington, D.C., here's Nina Donaghy.
The Dreamliner is still a nightmare for Boeing. Barely a month after the official launch of the mammoth commercial aircraft, the Federal Aviation Authority has ordered inspections on fuel line connectors after two carriers, whom Boeing has declined to name, reported problems. Japan's All Nippon Airways confirmed they had reported a leak to the FAA and Boeing in late October. Separately on Tuesday, a United Airlines Dreamliner bound for Newark from Houston was forced to make an emergency landing in New Orleans due to a mechanical problem. United is Boeing's first US Dreamliner customer. The huge aircraft seats up to 290 passengers and was designed to be more fuel efficient than other aircraft, lighter and low on engine noise. Boeing has confirmed that the FAA has required inspections on the installation of fuel line connectors, adding that two connectors had been improperly installed on airplanes that had already been delivered, that inspections have already been completed on most of the fleet. The company is also looking at airplanes in production. Mechanical issues on commercial airlines are not uncommon, but Boeing is still working to overcome negative perceptions of the troubled aircraft. It's been plagued by manufacturing problems.
The Dreamliner is a new program, and new programs have technical issues that have to get managed through. So Boeing is managing through those difficulties. There's nothing necessarily wrong with this airplane. The airplane's been setting speed records and distance records. It's been quite a good airplane.
Its launch was delayed by 3.5 years. Even a planned US inaugural flight in July of this year was interrupted by a pre-flight fracture in an engine component. And throughout 2010, in January, debris was left in fuel tanks of a test jet. In June, flaws were found in tail sections. And in November, there was an in-flight fire. Boeing is currently facing a backlog of 800 orders worldwide, worth over $173 billion. It's important to bear in mind that although Boeing manufactures the aircraft in its plant in Washington state, it's actually outsourced many of the parts to foreign suppliers. But this is fairly typical in the airline industry. Nina Donaghy, CCTV, Washington.